Hey everyone! Today I have learned something about matchbooks because I happened to have on my desk a matchbook from El Coyote Mexican Cafe in Los Angeles. A few of you out there may be actually a little jealous of me that I have this. I've had it since the 90s. I haven't lived in LA since then, but this was a place I went to a lot. Like my friend Mark would call me up and say, "Need a margarita?" And I would say, "Yeah." And then we'd be at El Coyote, like very often. Anyway, this isn't about El Coyote. This is about matchbooks. So I have a matchbook collection of like 7 now, but I used to have more. When I moved to Europe, I got rid of a lot of them. And I'll post a picture of those in the comments. But I looked up the history of matchbooks, like who, what are these about? Who invented them? So I will share that with you. There was a guy named Joshua Pusey, P-U-S-E-Y, a lawyer and inventor of the modern toboggan, which maybe is for another video, but apparently he invented the matchbook in 1892. And the story has it that he was a prominent lawyer who liked to dress very fine, very dapper, and he didn't like the big match, I don't know, boxes or whatever they kept matches in those days to make his pockets bulge. So he thought, yeah, I'm going to put them in a little piece of paper and then have the striker. Actually, the striker used to be over here, and then they made a law, I guess, moving it to the back in the 1970s. But anyway, he said, I'm going to have the matches go in a little flat piece of paper so that I can keep them in my pocket and have them be more discreet, and mainly so that my outfit will look nice. I don't know how entirely true that story is, but that's the legend about him. But of course, after that, matchbooks started to catch on, and a company bought them or bought the first matchbooks, and then they started to be produced around the world. And they were used for marketing purposes, like this is a good marketing for El Coyote, which is still there. It's been there like 80 years or something. So they don't have as many matchbooks now, of course. Not as many people smoke. And then lighters became a lot more popular. I think that was in the 70s or 80s. But there are still a lot of matchbooks out there, and a lot of people have collections. And there's a place you can go online, a website called Match Pro. It has a rather retro web design, and it lists like matchbook clubs that you can join, and information about the history of matchbooks and how much is my matchbook worth. So I don't know. That's probably not of great interest to you, but it may be a little distraction for the day. Distracted me and made me think about El Coyote. I live so far away, I can't have a margarita anywhere nearby anytime soon, but someday. So have a good day, and I'll post a photo of my matchbook collection, the one I used to have before I got rid of it, in the comments also. Take care. See you soon.